One Family is one of those songs that kind of just wrote itself, to be honest with you. I was in Trinidad with my family, and the first two lyrics came to me, and I went and picked up one of my brother's guitars and just started strumming some chords. And then within like 45 minutes, the whole song was done. And I called a producer, one of my good friends in Trinidad, Super Youth, one of the best producers in Trinidad. He produced he did the production for I Choose Love, the last song that I just put out. And I asked him if he was at the studio. He happened to be at the studio, so I went by. Within that same night, the production was done on the song, and within the next couple of weeks, the song was pretty much done. And Casey Phillips, another incredible mixing engineer, he's a producer too, incredible producer, but he mixed and mastered this song. And initially, my thoughts behind the motivation behind it, or where the song itself came from, was just my reflections on all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. Obviously, the lyrics speak for themselves. Just, you know, the wars, the war in the streets, war in the Middle East, war like the prophecies, war, but we scream for peace. All these atrocities and animosity, violence will only breed violence unless we see I am my brother's keeper. Like, so the whole premise behind the song itself is exactly that. We are one family. What you do to he, you do to she, you do to me, you do to we. So the idea was to, for first of all, there was no idea behind it because it just kind of came. But then once it was here in song form, my thought process behind it was to put the song out as that version. But also I was thinking about like potential people to collaborate with on the song, to have like a feature on the song. And I had some people in mind who still, like, I would love to have them do their version with me. But it was actually like I had a dream. I had a dream where in that dream God said to me, "Yeah, like, the people that you have in mind would be great. Send the song to them and see if they wanna jump on and do a feature, but as well, send it to all the artists that you know. Like, send it to the." I know a lot of different artists around the world, different incredible creatives around the world, and, send it to everyone and see who it resonates with, and see what they have to say about what's happening in the world right now, And so that's the goal behind it, is wanting to share it with multiple different artists all around the world and have different people comment on what is happening in the world right now. I believe that creatives have this unique ability and opportunity to be able to speak to what's happening in the world and start a dialogue about that, so that we can, hopefully start a healthy conversation around how can we be coming together? How can we be considering ourselves to be one family? How can I look at you and literally see me? How can I recognize that my actions in affecting someone over here is ultimately going to affect you and is ultimately going to come back around and affect me. So that's the premise behind the song. That is the motivation behind the song. That is the conversation that I would like to start with this song. And eventually, honestly, I want to put out a version that it has 16 bars free for whoever on social media. If someone's a creative that wants to jump on and do their 16, or sing, rap, whatever it is, I would love that. Different languages, different conversations around what it means to be one family. So that's where it's at.